Hey guys, what's going on? Bloominson here, and welcome to a new series. I'm going to be starting. I'm going to restart the Tail Weapon Challenge series. Now, you guys really enjoyed this when I did it, and I'm kind of looking to get back into doing a series on Battlefield that I really enjoyed, so this is a good way to start. Now, this loadout, or this challenge, is sort of a loadout challenge mix. I decided to go with a Civil War loadout. Now, I want you guys to understand something. When I do this series, the whole point is to make something bad, a weapon bad. It doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter if you give me a loadout that makes something bad, that is perfectly fine. Anything that makes a gun bad, or already is bad, is good. So what I had was a L96A1 with nothing on it, and then a 44 Magnum with nothing on it. I had no gadgets, and I wish I could have turned the grenade off, but unfortunately you can't, so I had to go with a grenade. But the whole challenge is I had to reload after one shot. Now, this is called a Civil War loadout because back in the Civil War, as I understand it, they had the old musket rifles. You know, you load the gun, you shoot, and then you have to put the round in, put the powder in, cock it back, light it, and then you're ready to go, or something similar to that. I'm not an expert. I don't really know much about Civil War, but it's something I'd like to learn more about. And this loadout was pretty difficult, but it did get simpler. Now, first of all, I want to talk about why I went with the L96A1. To me, it looks most like the old rifles they used to use. If you look at them, they are a wood body, and the barrel sort of looks like it's out of place, so it looks like it's just been shoved on top, and that's very much what the L96A1 looks like to me. The problem with it is it does a bit too much damage, and the 44 Magnum, I wanted something that kicked hard, but at the same time didn't really do its job too well, so the 44 Magnum was a good choice. But the only problem I had with both these weapons is that they did a bit too much damage. Back in Civil War times, as I understand it, again, you wouldn't have been killed in one shot very often, unless you got hit in the head from a close range, or you got hit in a vital area from a close range, or a good distance. Say, I think it's up to I don't know, 300 meters. That is an absolute guess. Up to a certain distance, you won't be killed one shot. But these guns do kill in one shot. The 44 Magnum, not as often as the L96A1, but it did its job occasionally. But to be honest, I thought that was actually really fun. There were a couple of changes I could have made to things like had binoculars, because back then I think they would have had binoculars just about. But the problem is they are infrared binoculars in Battlefield 4, so it doesn't really fit. And either way, it was a little bit too powerful. I didn't have a clip of it, this was before I started recording, but I got I think 300 meter headshot from, an hindsight, which I thought was pretty cool. I was pretty happy with that. Another thing I could have done was made it so that I have to kneel before every shot, because back then in those days, you wouldn't shoot standing up. You were going to miss 90% of the time by doing that. So by kneeling, it makes the shot a lot more easier to get. But again, it made it a little bit too hard. I didn't want to make this challenge too hard and not fun. So going into this, I had to come up with a plan of what to do, and what worked out as the best plan when actually playing was to notice somebody, stand still, and perfectly line up a shot, or carefully line up a shot and see if I could hit them. This worked an awful lot of the time, surprisingly, except for the times when they also saw me, or except for the times when I wasn't able to get my aim on point. There is a clip where I get behind these two guys. I missed the initial shot because the guy's strafing. He's not looking at me, I'm behind him, but I missed the first shot because the guy's strafing. And then I get the Magnum out and shoot a guy in the back, but I don't kill him one shot, and I'm pinned down and I'm done for. And this is what made this challenge difficult. But I gotta be honest, I think I did pretty well because I never really got the corner too often. When I did, I was usually able to get away, or be able to reload and shoot them again. Now, what I did also find that worked was using the Magnum as the primary. That sounds weird to say, but what I did was I'd run around with the Magnum, see somebody, and not really line up the shot, instantly go for a shot. And if I picked them off and got them, they die. But if I missed the shot, I could pull out my M96, take cover, and then line up a good shot. This worked well also because the Magnum is close quarters, or more close quarters than the M96A1, so it worked well. So overall this was a lot of fun to use. If you guys are going to use it, I recommend using it. It is a very, very fun loadout. And overall, I really hope that Tow Weapon Challenge continues like this. So thanks guys, Blue Monsoon, out.